Alright, so the nominees for Best Original Song are 12 from 12, Ang Panday, Itik-Itik from Balangiga Howling Wilderness, Katurog Na from Balangiga Howling Wilderness, Yung Pakiramdam from Changing Partners, Ala-Alarawan from Kiko Boksingero, Para sa Respeto from Respeto, Kabuisik Ba from Respeto, and Last Message from Earth from Alipato, the theme from Historiography. And those are the nominees for Best Original Song.
This is the part where we clap, I think. Yeah, come on! Give it! Oh, okay.
Best editing.
Okay, next we have the best editing.
Alright, and the nominees for Best in Editing: Carlo Francisco Manata for Balangiga Howling Wilderness, Lawrence Ang for Respeto, Gerald Taro for Bliss, Maria Ignacio for Changing Partners, John Torres and Shireen Senyo for Nervous Translation, and Victor De Lotaro Tagaro for Yield.
We clap again! Woo! Alright, next. Okay, now we have the nominees for Best Sound. We have Miko Quizon and Stephen Lopez for Balangiga Howling Wilderness, Ayan Caro, Birdshot, Miko Quizon, Bliss, Dempster Samarista, and Christopher Gomez, Bundok Banahaw, Secret and Profane, Miko Quizon, Jason Conanan, Catherine Salinas, John Perez, from Nervous Translation, Corinne de San Jose, Respeto, and Victor De Lotavo, Tagaro, Iyo.
Those are the nominees.
Those are the nominees for Best Sound.
Okay. Okay naman.
Up next, we have
The nominees for Best Musical Score: Mr. Ryan Cayabyab for Ang Larawan, Han de la Cruz, Balangiga Howling Wilderness,
Bakit mo nanalo?
Francis De Vera, Historiográfica Errata, Joey Mejias Meduse, J. Oliver Durias for Respeto, Aliana Cabral, The Debutantes, Arnel Barbaron for The Right to Kill or Tupuk Imatum.
Next, we have the nominees for Best Visual Effects. Ian Arondaing, Instalado, Mothership, The Ghost Bride, Imaginary Friend Studios, Fuera Uso, and clap, everybody. Come on! Talunin natin yung init. Walang sinabi yung init sa atin.
Alright.
Sa init ng nominees, tama yun.
And now we have next the nominees for Best Production Design.
Right. Ayun, hanap ka. Best Production Design, we have Jao Manahan, Alipato, Gino Gonzalez, Ang Larawan, Maria Vicente, Timmy Hart, and Zeus Bascon, Balangiga, Howling Wilderness, Michael N. Espanyol, Birdshot, Donald Camon, and Julius Irving Somes, Historiographica Errata, Leroy Yu, Nervous Translation, and Popo Diaz, Respeto. Alright. Next, we have the nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay. We have Ang Larawan, from the musical of the same title with libretto by Orlando Tino, adapted screenplay by Waya Gallardo with contributions from Celeste Gallardo, Loy Arsenas, Alimberg Anga, Dennis Marasigan, Gurley Rodis, and Ryan Cayabyab. Next, we have Changing Partners, based on the musical of the same title by Vincent De Jesus, adapted screenplay by Vincent De Jesus and David Reyes. And we have Smaller and Smaller Circles, based on the novel of the same title by F.H. Batacan, adapted screenplay by Ria Limjak and Moira Lani. Hindi ko mapapinasok. Alright.
The nominees for Best Cinematography are T.M. Malones for Baconawa, Albert Banzon, Balaniga Howling Wilderness, Michael David for Birdshot, Alex Espatero, Historiográfica Errata, Boy Iniguez for Last Night, Ike Adeliano for Respeto, and Victor De Lotavo Tagarol for Yield.
Those are your nominees for Best Cinematography. Alright, next we have Best Original Screenplay nominees. And they are
Can de la Cruz, Antoinette Villamor, Jerry Gracio for Balaniga Howling Wilderness, Jason Paul Aksamana for Instalado, Antoinette Hadaune for Love You to the Stars and Back, Giancarlo Abraham for Paki, Trev Monteras II and El de Mesa for Respeto, Patrick Tabada for Si Chedeng at Si Apple, Andrea Legaspi and John Bedia for The Chancers. And those are the nominees.
ang lakas mga Star Wars naman yung visuals natin. Anyway, Star Wars. Best, ito na, simula na. Okay.
And we have the nominees for Best Supporting Actor. They are Robert Arevalo for Ang Larawan.
Sorry. Next side na yun. Ngayon, nagising kayo, di ba? Testing lang yun kasi baka hindi na kayo nag-attention. Okay, so, let's do the Best Supporting Actress nominees. Actress. We have Odette Can from Bar Boys. Adrian Vergara from Beast. Angeli Sanoy, Bomba. Shai Ponasher, Respeto. Yayo Aguila, Kiko Boxingero. Thea Irastorza, Respeto. Christine Reyes, Seven Sundays, and Irma Atlawan, What Home Feels Like. Palakpakan! Okay, the supporting actor nominees. Hindi na. Tatama na, ito na talaga.
Alright, and the nominees for Best Supporting Actor are Mr. Robert Arevalo for Ang Larawan, John Arcilia for Birdshot, Edgar Allan Guzman, Deadma Walking, Mon Confiado, Mga Gabing Kasing Haba ng Hair Ko, Ricky Davao for Paki, Dido de la Paz for Respeto, Luni for Respeto, Jess Mendoza sa Gabing na Nahimik ang Mga Kuliglig, and Aga Mulak for Seven Sundays.
Hindi na pangalan kapag may maling nababasa ang pangalan, may maling re-react niya. Mga manok nila.
And we go on to the nominees for Best Actor. Justine Samson for Balaniga Howling Wilderness, Alan Dizon for Bomba.
Wait, may paginaw.
Apologies.
So,
Just Samson, Joshua Garcia, Love You to the Stars, and Back. Ding Dong Dantes for Seven Sundays. Timothy Castillo for Neo Manila.
Ay, may ito si Timothy Castillo.
Abra for Respeto.
Ay, magaling.
Georgie Lorenzo for Changing Partners.
Magaling ang media si George.
Noel Comilla for Kiko Boxingero. Bembol Rocco, What Home Feels Like.
Yan din.
Noni Buen Camino, Smaller and Smaller Circles.
wala akong musik dito eh. Oo ba? Bukas na nakatapat sa atin yung aircon.
Amor.
Alright, next! Ito na. Nominees for Best Actress are Gloria Diaz, si Jadeng at si Apple.
Wow!
Dexter Doria, Paki. Agon Isidro, Changing Partners. Joanna Ampil, Ang Larawan. Natalie Hart, Historiography. Terata.
Hanap ka?
Maha Salvador, I'm Drunk, I Love You. Uy, Angeline Briani, Bagahe. Oh, familiar. Julia Barreto, Love You, The Stars and Back. Isa Calzado, Please. Max Eigenman, Kulay Dila ang gabi ng... Hindi ko na nabasa. Nawala na tayo. Oh, kaya pala ako naggusto ng nominees doon kasi, di ba?